Welcome. You are now tuning in with Eyes on Podium podcast. We are back, the three amigos. No,
Yeah,
we not the amigos. Shout out to Takeoff. We are not subbing each other. We are not KD from the Rockets. All
Bando.
right, I try to rhyme there, but
Yeah, you must have
fell
been a
off
rapper
like
in
J
your past
Cole.
life.
You know what I'm saying? Fell off like J Cole.
You must have been
But
a
anyway,
rapper in your past life.
low key,
Flame is hot. The cold is fuck.
it's
Oh man,
alright.
y'all
It's
wouldn't
alright.
understand. Once we get there, y'all go and y'all take a deep dive in our Twitters. You'll know what that meant.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not do that.
Um, man, let's get into it, man.
Woo!
Let's get into it. Let's talk some hoops. Listen, I
Mm-hmm.
really, I really would love to know who runs the East, right? You know, you
Right.
got Detroit doing their thing. The Knicks is right behind them. Orlando got some bad news the other day about Franz
Franz, yeah.
and James Harden to the Cavs looks great. But if the playoffs started today,
Mm-hmm.
who who do y'all think come out on top? Who runs the
So,
East right now?
let my camera focus. Okay, so obviously right now the number one seed is the Pistons, and they doing their thing with defense. So as of as me being a Knicks hopeful, I'm a little scared of the matchup with them. And 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 here's why. They obviously we played them two times.
Three
We
times by the time they've watched this.
well by the time you watch this, they played them three times, and we're 0-2. We're teetering on 2-3. So if everything goes how it's supposed to go, we'll end up seeing them in the conference finals. So for them to have the advantage during the regular season is not looking good. But OG was hurt both times. So that's my saving grace.
So Chris, he mentioned that the seedings of the Knicks being like 2-3 or whatever the case would be, they're a half game
Right.
behind Boston. Do you feel like them not being the number one seed means means that they're because he got the Knicks coming out the East. They're not the number one seed. Is that a perception thing? Do you think the Knicks really should get in out the East, or you think it's gonna be what it is right now as Detroit being number
No,
one?
I think it's a real thing. I think the Knicks from top to bottom are a better team than the Detroit Pistons. Um, I don't think um the Pistons are deep enough to make that playoff run. Yes, they do it with physicality and on defense, right? But when the game slows down in the playoffs, who is going to score for them besides Cade Cunningham, right? And I know that's been a big thing that you've been saying, HB, is they're not that scary because they do not have that second offensive player that can go for a 30 to 40 point night, right? So you get Cade on any off night, the Detroit Pistons are going to struggle tremendously on the offensive end, right?
Mhm.
Jalen Duran gets his baskets closer to the rim. He has a little mid-range jump shot, but most of his points are coming in the paint, right? He dominates on the rebounding, double doubles. But when it comes down to getting a basket and being an offensive threat on the perimeter, you're gonna have to start relying on other guys besides Cade when it
Mhm.
gets deeper into the playoffs. Like that could get you by in the first one or two rounds, but when you get deeper into the playoffs, that is going to hurt them by not having that extra offensive player that can erupt at
Right.
any moment besides Cade.
Right.
I
So I
mean,
still think that the Knicks are the deepest from top to bottom. They have players that can. They have the versatility of players. You have Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby. Like you have different guys that can go off on any given night, right? And you could offensively in so many different ways.
Yeah.
so you're talking about that second guy. Boston has been the benchmark
Mm-hmm.
for the last few seasons. Now with Jason Tatum being out, Jalen Brown looking like an MVP candidate. I mean, you got to give it to him. It's probably the best two guard in the NBA.
Right.
And so, but Tatum might be coming back. Tatum might be coming back.
I
So
hope so.
are they still gonna be the benchmark of the East? Are they still, you know, what I mean, the scary, scary Boston Celtics?
I would say if Tatum comes back, absolutely not, because yeah, look, it takes like your rhythm gets messed up once you're in that groove, and then you have a person whose usage rate is very very high, and now these players that got you there that helped are helping even less just for a person that is trying to find this rhythm. Like you can't it's I'm not saying you can't, but it's hard to be out for that long with that type of injury and come back and try to average 20, 25, 30. You obviously they're not going to do that, but you know, that's their teammate. They're going to want him to do that. They're going to give him the ball. They're going to, move out his way and have him try to, find his rhythm. And at this point of the season, I wouldn't. Me being Boston, I would not want him to come back unless it's the start of the season where he can develop the chemistry back with his teammates and find his rhythm, find his shots. They're doing fine without him. Even if he come off the bench, I don't think that helps them because he's still Jason Tatum. He's still his name demands a high usage rate. So him like touching the ball 5 times, going what 2 for 5. That's just that 5 shots could have been taken by Derek White, and that could have been 4 for 5. So bring him back. As a Knicks fan,
Bring
bring
them
him
back.
back. Bring him back, please.
So
So the so
question.
the
Oh, go
scary
ahead.
so the scary thing is sorry. So the scary thing about that is he's coming back. It's the time frame of when he's coming back, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he does come back right now, I feel like that does give him an opportunity to get the rhythm, and then he could build that up to the playoffs. See, so that's what wouldn't want. I wouldn't want him to get that time in to be able to manage that and get into the stride right before the playoffs, because then that's going to be an issue, right? So he has about a 2 month span to get into that rhythm while playing. If he does choose to come back,
So
right? I'm sure Boston is going to be very very smart and strategic with it. I don't see them just. I don't think any team would just throw him out there. So he's going to constantly, I feel like, just build off of that after the All Star break. It says he's projected to come back on the 4th. If he does,
mm,
that's what I'm seeing. Because I don't see a play. I don't see what the point of him practicing with the G League team so hard if he's not coming back.
right.
Right.
The
Especially with Boston being in the position they're in.
mhm.
Right.
But the standards are it's close. Like Cleveland 34, Knicks 35, Celtics 35. They go out, not to say Tatum is going to
Long
make them lose any games. They go out there and lose one. Cleveland wins one. Now they go from 2 to 4. Raptors at 32. They they lose two. Now they're the 5th seed, you know?
So Henny,
still in the playoffs.
I
that
get
brings
it. You're still in the playoffs, but matchups.
that brings me to a thought about matchups, right? And
Mhm.
and who's really built for playoff basketball. James Harden got traded midseason
Mhm.
to the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of people thought that was an insane trade for Cleveland to do. But that's a player that is historically there and he's gonna play. He's
Right.
not gonna get he's not an injury prone player.
Mhm.
He's gonna play. And you have a player next to him, D Mitch, who should help him with his playoff woes.
Yeah.
Right? Like he shouldn't be so bad. James Harden shouldn't be so bad in the playoffs if he got all those people next to him. I mean, how many times we've said that? That's probably a famous bar. But you know what I mean? I feel like with James Harden with on the Cavs, they're a playoff team. They can go further. And I feel like if it so happens they see Boston in the second round, or even if they see um the Pistons in the second round, I think
Mhm.
they can beat both of those teams.
Yeah. I here's the funny thing with them. James Harden has been historically bad in the playoffs. Everybody says, "Oh, when the playoffs come, he just disappears." Donovan Mitchell, him too. He's had great teams, number one defenses in the West. I believe they were a 1 seed before on the
Yeah.
East. They were. So he's
Yeah.
had great teams. He's been a 1 seed, a 2 seed a lot of his career. I just think both of them being so bad in the playoffs, I think they cancel each other out. And
Who's both? Both of who?
James Harden and Donovan Mitchell,
Okay.
I think they both cancel each other out, and they might, make something good. Like
Two negative is
one
a positive.
two negatives is a positive. One now having a night, the other one having a night. So I hope everything just goes back to being a Knicks fan, man. I just I like it, but I don't like it that much. I don't like it that much, but I like it. I
The-
like it.
what James Harden really adds to that team is they're able to do both. They're able to play in transition. They're
Mm,
also able to have a good half court offense, right?
right.
So he can slow it down. They can run pick and roll. Or I mean, don't forget behind him is the reigning defensive player in the year, Evan Mobley.
Oh yeah.
So get stops. They off and running, right? They got uh who's that? Who's the young wing they have
Tyson.
Taylor Tyson
Tyson.
Tyson
Yeah.
athletic wing
Mm-hmm.
doing his like you're able to play in transition now better, and if it's not working for you and things slow down, that half court is gonna be great because James Harden is the system. He is the system. Like Garland couldn't give you that. Garland is
Mm-hmm.
transition. He's gonna be great.
Yeah.
When the game slow down, he's just too small.
Yeah. Pick and roll. Make them screen. Up. Switch. Yeah. I don't think James Harden would. It'll be harder to catch James Harden in that situation and him not be able to hold his own versus Darius Garland, of course. I think James Harden can hold his own on a pick and roll if they ice him on a pick and roll. I
But
would much rather take Harden on defense than Garland.
question:
Mm-hmm.
if it's Cleveland is what? They're the fourth seed right now.
Yeah, Cleveland is the 4th seed.
Fourth seed,
Knicks is 3,
and
Celtics is 2.
okay, so in the second round, the Cavs will play. If they was to win, the Cavs will play
Oklahoma.
the Celtics. Correct?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2 and 4,
Two
1 and 3.
seven, three
Yeah,
six,
Yeah.
2-3. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. They'll play. They'll play. Okay. So who would be the best player in that series? Celtics versus Boston.
Go ahead, Chris.
Celtics versus Boston. Cavs versus Boston.
Cavs versus Boston. Mm. Donovan Mitchell should be the best player in that series.
Mm.
I'm lying. It's Jaylen Brown.
Mm.
It's Jaylen Brown. It's Jaylen Brown. It's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown will be the best player in that series.
All right.
Donovan is a very close two. Like it should be a series where it's 1A, 1B.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be literally dueling each other. So it's gonna be a series where you're gonna see a lot of high offense from both of those guys.
Yeah.
I think Jaylen Brown will be better on the defensive end than Donovan Mitchell, which would for me edge him out as the best player in that series. It's gonna
Okay.
be him on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree. Jaylen Brown is averaging 29 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Like
Yeah,
he's a MVP candidate. He's shooting 50% from the field. Jesus Christ. 34 34 from the 3-point line. That's fine.
and a lot of people questioned if he could do this
Oh,
without
yeah.
Right.
Tatum.
Yeah, they did. They did.
A lot of people question whether he'll be able to handle the pressure of being the guy on this team, right? And this is just a testament to show you how good Boston really is.
Yeah.
Right.
When Tatum is healthy,
Mhm.
what type of threat they really are. This also shows you how good the Knicks are because the Knicks took them out last year.
So I got a little curveball question. So do you think, like, because Jaylen Brown did this, they were talking about getting AJ at a band they was talking about getting
Bonza.
yeah, I'll figure out how to say his name.
Boston,
They was
yeah,
talking
AJ
about
DeBosta, yeah.
getting him or Darren Peterson to Boston early in the season, but now that they're in the playoffs for sure, a lock for the playoffs. Do you
Yeah, it's
think
not
that
happening.
do you don't even know what I'm going to say? What's not happening?
I was talking about to Boston. Sorry.
Do you think Tatum would get the Danny Granger treatment?
No,
No,
I don't think
no,
so.
no,
no,
no. He's too young
no.
and too good. Too young.
Yeah, he costs too much.
He's too young.
Okay, you're saying in the offseason would they trade Jason Tatum
Not
because they got
trade him,
Jalen
not
Brown?
trade him, not trade him. But now the offense
He gonna
is
take
ran
his spot.
through. Yeah, that's it. Danny Granger and Paul George played together when he came
Paul,
back from injury. They played together a little bit, and
Paul
now
George.
everything
Paul George took his spot.
ran through Paul George. Danny Granger
Well,
went down, and Paul George stepped up.
I'm gonna say no because those two play because Jason Tatum and Brown already won a championship together. They know how to play together, as
Okay.
opposed to
Tatum is
them
also
coming on
young.
two
Tatum
different.
is also younger than Danny Granger was, I believe, at that point.
The timeline is different. Timelines matter. The Pistons looking like they might go to the championship. They haven't even won uh
A
they
series.
first a series yet, right? Timelines matter. The Knicks right now timeline is championship or bust, finals or bust,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
It's like
yeah. It's so crazy
Going to
how
the Eastern
narratives
Conference Finals
change.
last year.
Yeah, narratives change from the beginning of the season to now. So crazy.
if 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 the Knicks and and Detroit, if they see each other again in the playoffs, who do y'all think will be the best player in that series? Because right now people are calling they got a lot of people have Cade
Mm,
close to MVP, 40 and 13. 13 losses in the season. And they dealt with a lot of injuries. A
yeah.
lot of injuries. And they just been steady.
So
I think.
go ahead,
Oh, go
Greg.
ahead. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
So I think Cade would have to be the best player. Not that he is the best player. He would have to be the best player in that series
Mm,
because, to our point earlier, right? He doesn't have a second option on that team to be able to erupt offensively the way Jalen Brunson has, right? Jalen Brunson can have a mediocre game and still have the help and the versatility to look at other guys like Carl Anthony Towns that could go out there, put up a 40 point night, right?
Right.
Or OG Anunoby who could go out there and put up a 40 point night. He has other guys to be able to look to for that. So I think Cade would have no choice but to be the best player in that series, or Detroit wouldn't have a standing chance. So I
Mm.
think because of him not having an option, I think Cade would be the best player in that series.
so I would agree with you. I would agree with you. Kate has to be. I don't I don't think this this team they get it on defense. They're out on the break, so it's not really Cade running it. But when the playoffs come, half court is very important. You can't really fast break that. That gets eliminated a lot. Pace changes, things slow down, and I'm impressed with Cade because early in the season they were like double teaming him and he was making the right plays. That's why he was so successful. The team, everybody else got better because he got better. So that's part of being a star. Um, Again, I keep going back to it as a Knicks hopeful. I would need. I know Jalen Brunson is going to show up, but I'm gonna need Cat to be that guy. I need Cat to step up. He's most important. Them guys are tough, and I need Cat to be even tougher to 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 be the other guy that helped in that series. Like they're gonna put a Sword Thompson on Brunson. He's gonna get his points. It's just gonna be a little bit harder, but he's gonna have to really outdo Durin to for the Knicks to get out of the series if they were to match up.
He did it last year. We gotta see if we can do it again.
Yeah, but
Um,
Duran got a little different swagger on him. I ain't gonna lie. He's an all-star. He's playing a little bit different. That paint ain't ain't soft, man.
Yeah.
question: Is the Knicks
He
chasing they
built
are
that
is the
confidence.
Knicks chasing that second seed? Can they catch up to Detroit, or are they just gonna secure this third seed? Because they next 10 games is tough. The next 10 games, including the games with Detroit, Houston. They play the Cavs. Then they also play San Antonio, OKC, Denver.
Okay.
So seven teams that are their organizations and fans believe that they can win the championship because the league is wide open. Obviously, OKC is the defending champions, so they know they can win a championship. But this
You,
next 10 games that the Knicks got going on, how is this gonna look?
You just said something that's going to be very, very important.
what?
Next Tuesday, February 24th, they
February
match up
24th.
against the Cleveland. They match up against the Cleveland Cavaliers,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right? So that is going to be like a playoff type game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it home
And
or away
that is going to
for the Knicks?
it's in
In
that game
Cleveland.
is in Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So
the
that
Knicks
is going to
hasn't been
be
great. They haven't been great away. They haven't been great on the road this season at all. At home, they've been holding things down, but on the road, it's been tough.
Okay.
right. So this is a chance for them to make a statement and see how they match up against Cleveland. Is Cleveland still without Mobley? Will he
Mm.
still be without Mobley?
Let's
Because
see.
that's another thing too. Mobley brings another side of versatility to that team. That
Yeah, he
also
comes.
makes it very
Yeah, he comes
difficult.
back today.
Okay. Everybody come
Oh,
back today.
okay. So
Yeah, everyone's healthy. They all
Yep.
healthy.
Second half of the season.
They all.
so
Everybody's ready for this final stretch, this final run.
Mhm.
The Knicks. The Knicks got a bunch of different playoff games. They play. You know what I mean? They got a bunch of different playoff games,
Right.
and we're gonna see in this stretch right now what was the cat trade for? Why did
Yeah.
we trade for 5 picks?
Yeah.
Why did Jalen Brunson give up 100 million?
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna know what happens. Like, I mean, yeah, the playoffs, but we're gonna see
Yeah.
like this next stretch. We're gonna see what is the team that Leon Rose just built. Alvarado is here.
Oh yeah.
Was that the hole that we needed? Was Jeremy Sohan the plug that we needed
Mhm.
to shore up some loose ends? Like, wasn't it? Feels like it.
Yeah.
Like the toughness, the defense, the switchability, the rebounding, all of that's important. The
Yeah.
competitiveness.
To your
Like, I love Diawara, but he don't
yeah.
know
He's about to lose
playoff
minutes.
basketball,
Yeah.
or he hasn't played every team in the NBA.
Yeah. To your
mm,
point about is the Knicks chasing that number one spot? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to catch Detroit. Detroit is very motivated. They at the beginning of the season, it was this is the Knicks conference to win. Now Detroit is number one seed. Is the Knicks? Not to say they don't care about the number one seed, but they are already thinking about what happened last year, and they just want to get there healthy and see how they goes. That one seed, it takes a lot. You've seen what happened when you chase records like that with Golden State. They chased the record, went to the finals, and they ran out of gas. So I think this team, Detroit, is very young. They have the legs. They're young. They could keep up playing every night with no breaks. So no, Knicks are not chasing that one seed. Knicks are gonna Knicks are gonna teeter in 2 and 3.
So, who's the better matchup for them? Is it Boston at staying at 2 so they can probably end up playing Boston in the second round, or is it like falling to 3 and or
Um,
falling to 4 or whatever, and or whatever end up playing?
Matchup wise,
Yeah, who's the
hmm,
better matchup for the Knicks
Boston.
for you?
Give me Boston.
you want Boston? I I
Give me Boston.
honestly I honestly want Detroit. because there's a gear switch that you have to go through in the playoffs. Yeah, you the 1 seed, but can you guys slow down, play half court ball, and see the mismatches, dissect the mismatches, run your plays without just getting a steal and fast breaking, going fast break? So I would like to play the younger um, Detroit. I Even though they might end up being the 1 seed, there's still that experience part that I think they might be missing out on.
Yeah, give me Boston. Give me Cleveland before you give me Detroit. Actually, give me. So here's the funny thing: like Boston's just they can't. Give me
Yeah,
Boston.
exactly. Yeah.
Give me Boston.
Wh- proving last year that the Knicks could beat Boston with a healthy Brown, a healthy Tatum, and a
Mm-hmm.
give me Boston. Because now you have a Tatum that's trying to come back off of an Achilles injury, who again we know he's not gonna be 100%,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
Even by playoffs, it's still a lot, right? It's still a lot. And then even playing the Knicks in the playoffs for him mentally, I feel like that would be a lot too.
the
So
last game he got hurt.
give
The
Yeah.
next game, yeah.
right, give me Boston. They just don't have enough to be able to compete with them. They lost Al Horford. They lost Porzingis. Give me Boston. Give me Boston. Easily.
All
Easily.
right. So look, let's talk tiers in the East, like the tiers of teams, right?
Mhm.
So
Okay.
tier one is finals ready. Tier two, they're one player away. Tier three is that you're not even worried about them in the playoffs. They just put up good regular season numbers. They're good. They got good regular season players. They ain't gonna do nothing in the playoffs.
Mm.
So let's just start at tier
Can it be
three.
multiple teams in the tiers?
Yeah, multiple teams in the tier. So let's start at tier three.
Okay.
Who do y'all think is like, y'all just regular season champions? That's it. Y'all not gonna make no noise. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Boston.
Mm, that's
Why?
tough.
Boston.
Why you say Boston?
I just explained why. They have Jalen Brown. They have a gimpy Tatum that's trying to come back. They lost a lot of their physicality down low. Like again, they lost Al Horford. I think losing Al Horford for them was huge. Right?
Hmm.
I get he's an older player, but they just the tenacity he brings on the defensive end, he makes it very, very difficult down there. And he knocks down wide open shots. Losing Porzingis, I think that was a big loss too, right? You brought in Anthony Simons, you got rid of him, right? You have Jalen Brown, you have Derek White, Peyton Pritchard. I just don't see the depth of what they've had before still going for them right now. Until at least until Tatum is at full strength again.
First round exit.
So I think
First round
yeah, I
exit.
think they could possibly get shipped in the first round. Depending on where they land,
Mhm.
it all
If
depends
they
on where they land.
if they play Philly in the playoffs,
With a healthy Embiid, they're
Yeah,
done.
that's it. The only thing is
I
healthy
They
and
mean,
have no
B.
chance.
last
It
time
it all
Embiid
depends
was
on Embiid.
healthy, if Embiid plays all the games, he don't got to be healthy because he's that's a big
That's not yeah,
if.
that's never gonna happen.
If he plays the games,
Mhm.
regardless of what percentage he's at, because you know he's not gonna be 100% for each game. He may be
Mhm.
for two,
Philly wins.
not for three.
Philly wins.
Philly wins in 6 or 7.
Philly wins. 6.
Yeah, I would agree.
Philly,
Mm.
I think if Embiid is with Embiid playing, Philly has too much.
Yeah, and
You
that.
have Tyrese, you have VJ, you
Yeah.
have Paul George when he comes back from suspension, who was playing very well before he got suspended.
I mean,
We don't know if there was a reason why,
Hey.
we don't know why he was playing so well,
Hey.
but
but
we
but
care
if
about
he
mental
could
health,
sustain
guys.
that
Mental
type,
health is really
we do.
important.
Very key, very very key. Mental health is very key. But if he can come back and be just a fraction of what he is,
Mhm.
Tyrese and VJ will hold it down, and Embiid could just do what he has to do. Like he wouldn't even be required to do as much. But when he is gonna do as much as he's gonna do, Boston has no answer. I think
Mm.
if Philly is a tiny bit healthy,
Just a
Mhm.
tiny bit.
there's no chance.
Yeah.
There's no chance. Boston has no chance. So yeah,
For
give me Boston is in that tier 3.
for tier 2, I gotta go with the young boys, the Hornets. They are.
Wait. Are we done tier 3?
Are we?
Nah, he said
I
multiple
don't know. Is
teams.
there
You got any?
Oh,
anybody? I didn't know if
You
there was.
got teams to add? You feel like
I
the
gave my team.
well, I'm only going off of what's top. They're like the top. Boston is top. They're the second
top.
one, and they're tier 3.
Well, he's
Tier.
saying tier 3 to hit. Tier 3 is a good regular season team. They're not gonna do nothing in the playoffs. Tier 2 is they only one player away from really doing something in the playoffs. They're probably second round team. Tier 1 is Eastern Conference players, Eastern Conference teams.
Okay, so okay, I would. I mean, I would.
So where you got Hornets?
I
LaMelo
had
Ball
him.
was just
I still.
swerve.
Yeah, I still. You wild. You wild. I got him like tier 2. I don't think they're.
Tier 2.
Yeah, I think they. I
One
think.
piece away.
Yeah,
You
they
think
one
they're
piece away.
one
Yeah, they one piece
to,
away for sure
one piece away from doing what?
from making it to the finals.
Who?
The Hornets, they're one piece away.
Boy, it's 2026.
So what? What the year got to do with anything?
I don't know because they suck every year.
They look. I know you seen the meme. They finally made it into playing. This is the longest streak they ever had since they were the Bobcats.
Bro, they probably
now-
still not gonna make the play-in. The season is young. We're probably gonna see the greatest tank job
It takes
ever.
steps. They not going to look. They not going to get that one piece tomorrow. They not going. But maybe next year. They're one piece away. They're legit one piece away. I can see one piece
even
like a solid center could change that, help change that franchise around.
But even if a step in the right direction, they got to make the play. If they don't
They
make,
gotta
the
They
play-in,
they gotta make the play in.
They gotta play some meaningful basketball
Yeah,
They
which
did
they have been. Which
they
they have been.
They're the ninth
in
seed.
college.
We don't respect them at all.
They're one piece away.
No.
Respect
No.
respect LaMelo's newfound
What,
leadership.
driving skills?
No,
Don't respect that.
Respect LaMelo's leadership. He's turned a page in his life, and he wants to win.
Okay.
And
Okay.
shout out to Charles Lee, I believe is his coach. Charles Lee, right?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's doing a great job, but I would have fired him.
Off a streak like that? Off of
My man's. He almost injured a star player. Why are you diving for a basketball? Coach the game. Coach the game, coach. Why are you diving for basketballs?
You're
not the
He was in
player.
the locker room with the helmet on.
Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, he's crazy.
Bro, if
to
I was
add
the
on-
owner, I would have waited for him in the tunnel. Could you
So
imagine
you-
your
so
star
you-
player getting
all
a
the
concussion?
injuries, you blame, you going to fire the coach.
Bro, when
All
LaMelo
the
Ball was
injuries-
diving, he was diving to save the pass out of bounds, and they headbutted because the
He was
coach
out- yeah, he was
dove for the
diving,
ball.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
He came back.
Go ahead, Chris.
So for me, I'm gonna add on to tier 2. I know a lot of people aren't gonna agree, but for me, that one piece away is, again, I feel like Detroit is one piece away, and that's still gonna go back to the same argument we said. Cade is going to need help the deeper they get into the playoffs offensively.
Okay.
They're not going to be able to sustain the offensive power of going back and forth with other teams, especially if Cade is not on fire. And you cannot
Yeah.
depend on one person, because once he comes out of the game, who are they going to go to? Right? They have to be able to depend on someone else to be able to pick up the slack on the scoring end without Cade in the game. someone else to
Right.
be able to have the ball on perimeter and to make plays. They
Right.
don't have that,
Yeah.
right? Is that going to be a Sore Thompson? Don't know.
Can you rely on just defense in the playoffs?
Oh, did our stream end?
No, we're not streaming.
Yeah,
Okay, keep going.
it closed.
Oh, you don't
No,
worry
no,
about
keep
it.
going.
I
Yeah,
can
keep going.
reopen
Keep
it.
going.
That was me.
But yeah, so it's just it's literally all about. I feel like they're gonna struggle the deeper they get into the playoffs, especially if Cade isn't going ballistic.
But is does coaching
So
have anything to do with that? I mean, when since JB became their coach,
Mm-hmm.
they've gotten better. Last year when the Knicks had Tibbs, I always felt like Tibbs could outcoach JB's bigger staff. So I'm never really, as a Knicks fan, never really cared about that because I always felt like he could outcoach him. But Mike Brown is a
Mm-hmm.
different story. New coach, Kenny Atkinson,
Mm-hmm.
new coach, Joe Mazzulla, young coach. Like we got some young guys headed up these teams. Where does coaching land in
and
that for you right there, Chris?
you know what's funny? All of those teams you just named, we've all seen them be great defensively, and then we've seen them lose their coach, get a new coach, and then be greater
Right.
offensively.
Maybe that
Like
one
we've seen the
piece.
offensive shift.
Maybe that one
It's
piece is
been
a
that
coach.
offensive shift for all of those coaches, right? With the
Mm-hmm.
Celtics, we've seen them be so high powered defensively with Ime.
Mm-hmm.
And then once Joe came in, we've seen the high powered offense
Yeah.
that Joe Mazzulla brought in, like the amount of threes and open threes that Boston is able to get because of their offense. Like
Do
it
you?
was historic at a point.
Can I ask a question?
True.
Speaking of the Boston Celtics, do you you don't think, well, everybody knows what happened with the why the coaching change? They were probably going to. You think Missoula was the reason they won, or you don't think Ime could have got the job done? Just that one case. I think Ime could have got the job. Could have got the job done. He just,
I mean, I think Ime's proven that, especially what he's doing right now with Houston Rockets.
yeah.
He
I think
built
he could have
that
got
team
it.
from ashes,
Yeah.
right? He turned Jalen Green into Kevin Durant, right? I mean, Dylan Brooks turned into a a borderline all star. Um,
Got a
but
contract.
he and not, I mean, not under him, but
Hmm.
I'm just saying, like he came from that tree.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know.
I think Boston would have still got it. Just that one coach. That's that one coach. That's it. But you're all right to all the other coaches. They're getting hired and offense go up, especially. But with
Yeah, right. No, I think Ime definitely would have done this thing
uh,
too with Boston, but I'm just saying, like the offensive, the offensive jump we've seen them take,
yeah,
right? I don't think Boston would have been as good offensively. I think they still would have been good, but remember, Joe had them at a historic point offensively.
it's
So especially when it came down to taking threes.
the top teams in net rating are OKC, Detroit, New York, Boston, and Spurs.
Uh,
By the end of the season, I think the Celtics would be in the top 5 in that rating for sure.
nah,
I
I
think
think they're
so.
Right.
going. I
And
think the
this is
Celtics is gonna
no, I
fall
think they're
off,
gonna
but
stay right where they're at. Yeah,
I
I think
think
they're
I
gonna
think
either
this
stay or drop.
I think Celtics is probably gonna fall off a little bit down the stretch.
Sorry,
But
I said Celtics. I meant Cavs. I think Cavs will jump in that top 5.
oh,
Sorry
okay.
about that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I see. I'm like, what y'all
Yeah.
talking about?
It's
My fault. I meant
the
Cavs. I meant
seas.
Cavs. Yeah,
But I do agree with that too, especially with the acquisition of James Harden. I do think
yeah.
they
I
will
mean,
jump.
since
Uh-huh.
final question. As we wrap up, Eastern Conference Finals. Let's just give our predictions right now.
Okay.
Um, I think it's gonna be Knicks Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's gonna be James Harden versus Jalen Brunson.
Torch.
A bunch of a bunch of foul baiting. JK. Um, But yeah, we'll see. I think it's gonna be Cavs, Knicks. That's who I got in the Eastern Conference Finals.
You
Cavs,
got Cavs
Knicks.
next.
Henny, who do you got?
Um, I got I like Cade a lot. As much as I was talking crap about him, I like Cade a lot. The team total, I think Cade is there. I think his style of play could probably get him there. So I would have to go with Detroit and Knicks in the conference finals.
Alrighty.
I think that would go there. Two of the top net rating teams. They're top five in defensive rating. Top five in not defense. Detroit is top five in defensive rating. Knicks are top five in offensive rating. So that's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be Cavs and Knicks.
Cavs and Knicks. You mean Pistons and Knicks?
These teams just be switching up. Like when did they move? Like when did they move? I
Oh
got
my
Pistons. I got
god.
Pistons and Knicks. Yes, I got Pistons and Knicks. I'm reading while I'm talking. I'm trying to multitask, y'all. I'm trying to multitask.
Go ahead,
Oh
Chris. Who's
man.
your Eastern Conference matchup?
I got the Knicks versus Detroit versus the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What?
It's the Knicks versus one of them two. That's it. Like
Dude, you got it.
it's
No,
You
no,
gotta
no
pick.
in
Call it
betweens.
now.
Pick one. Don't say Orlando either.
oh, I was trying to think to go left.
They too
Yeah, there you go.
too injured. They too injured, boy. And oh
Um,
man, I
I
wouldn't
think
even talk about it.
I think I think if Detroit runs into Cleveland first,
Mhm.
I think Cleveland will go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Before. So I'll take Cleveland. I think Cleveland's just a deeper team
So
than
they're the
Detroit
quiet threat.
again. Yeah, they're definitely the quiet threat. So I think New York and Cleveland as well.
Alrighty, I got it here
I would
first.
like it to be I would like it to be Detroit.
Mhm.
I would assume that, but again, to our point, I feel like the firepower and the versatility of
Yeah,
Cleveland, I feel like it'll be too much because
so much.
you look at Durant down there controlling that paint, but then now Durant got to deal with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, right?
Right,
And then on the perimeter you have James Harden and Donovan Mitchell,
boy.
right?
Right.
So I feel like that the there's just too many threats for Detroit to counter.
Yeah.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna I'll take Cleveland and New York, and I think New York matches up very well with Cleveland. By the way, very well.
Okay.
You think New York matches? I think New York matches with all of them. The only team that New York has a tough time with is Detroit
Pacers.
because of just the physicality. Pacers, but Detroit because
Pacers. I
of
don't know what
physicality.
it is. No matter
But yeah,
what, they bring
Pacers.
their
Yeah,
best game, and they have Reggie Miller. All, just commentating. Every time we play the Pacers, it's always Reggie Miller. It's never nobody else. It's just him by
Adam
himself.
Silver.
It's him
Adam
by
Silver.
himself.
I need you guys, Adam Silver and the NBA league office, stop allowing Reggie Miller to commentate Knicks games. It's annoying. We don't want to hear it. Please stop it. Thank you.
I have a
Like,
quick
comment.
question. Quick question.
Go ahead.
Quick question. Wait. Quick question. Quick question. So what if you do play right? If we do play Detroit,
Mhm.
what in the playoffs do you think there's a world where Mitch has to start
No,
to push Cat to the four
no,
to make
Nah,
him more effective?
no.
nah.
I think last year, right? They try to put a big on Josh Hart. You can't do that now. He's shooting 41%, 42% from three. The problem is that Cat is not shooting great from three. But you still need Cat to space the floor, and you need Mitch
Mm.
to come in and dominate that second half. Maybe you tell me he finishes games.
Choosing games? Okay.
Finishes games I can see, but not start. Nah, we need Josh Hart
Mm.
there pushing the pace. And
Okay.
yeah, nah, I don't see that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think Cat will be solid because he doesn't. It's not a stretch. Durant is not a stretch big, so
He'll be all right.
yeah. Stay out of
But
foul trouble.
Eyes on Podium podcast. We
Yep.
came at you a clean
Episode
45 minutes.
98.
Episode 98. You feel me? 98 draft? Or 97 draft?
No, it's
97.
98.
It's 97.
98.
What happened in 1998?
He was trying to say was it not
Chill,
97 was 97 was Kobe in them.
Yeah, I was hoping it was 98. But whatever.
Nah.
Eyes on Podium podcast. We live
We
in
not
effect.
That would be awful. I wasn't prepared for that. Comment, like, subscribe. Do all that. We're so close to 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
On YouTube. I think we had like 9 and change. Let me get a live check. My fault.
Live
folks.
check. 1 2 1 2.
We are at
1 2 1 2.
907.
This is the real
So
part of the show.
93.
Now we about to start rapping.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah, that's it. That's it. Just go ahead, Keith. Do your thing, Keith. Thank you. We are out. Comment, like, subscribe, share.
Wait, I'm about to start.
Yeah.
That speed was good. Yeah. I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out of it. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go John Moran, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pick, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, eyes on Podium. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. Yeah. No one should be talking, eyes on Podium. They look at me like, yo, they don't know what to do, so they look at me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm him. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. No one should be talking, yeah, eyes on Podium. Triple doubles in my sleeve, got protection over me. I don't always gotta speak, but I always gotta speak. Going slow is not for me, ain't nobody holding me. Triple doubles in my sleeve, got protection over me. I don't always gotta speak, but I always gotta speak. Going slow is not for me, ain't nobody holding me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed it. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on it. No one should be talking.